CHARLEY-K1GZL is on frequency to bring us up to date on the latest 40-meter band propagation. Charlie's QTH is up north in northern New Hampshire, near the Canadian border. Charlie, got a copy?
Near the Canadian border. Charlie, got a copy?
Yes, Jim, I found you down here on 185. Yeah, I'm copying you S7 to S9, very, very Q5. And it's light rain falling. We've had about 3 inches of rain in the last 24 hours. 3 inches of rain. And over half, about 2/3 of the leaves are off the trees. Are you copying, Jim, K1GZL?
Charlie, I've got you 35 over on Milford, Roger.
I've got you 35 over on Milford, Roger.
Okay, real fine there. I was going to be talking to Captain Mike this morning. Captain Mike this morning at 11 a.m. But unfortunately, the plane had to have mechanical work done, and so they had to Sacramento. They had to fly in some experts from Miami, Florida, to Sacramento, California, to work on it. So I've got a schedule with him in about 50 minutes. 50 minutes, around 14/2/22, on this day in October 14. October 14th. But here's a little bit of Captain Mike recorded recently. Let's see if I've got it.
We're right between O'Neill, Nebraska, and Sioux City, Iowa, so very close. And we're at the usual, we haven't changed our altitude, we're still at 35. We've about 1,070 miles to go. But temp up here right now is minus 54. But yeah, no, great copy on you there. And let me see, John, B1GWW, are you in there, John?
Okay.
City here, and well, you shouldn't be smelling anything if the guy's doing his job there. Should be okay for you. But anyway, all right, we'll talk to you later, and hopefully we'll hear you in about 30 minutes. K1GZL, K4 Whiskey Charlie, we're clear.
You're at least 20 over. Oh, okay. Roger. That was Captain Mike about a week or so ago. Back to you, Jim. But boy, it is rainy. The visibility is maybe 500 feet, no more, and the temperature is still very mild. It's up in the low and middle 50s. Yes, KC9VKV, K1GZL.
Roger, Charlie. Well, I was just curious now if you have much rain. I know you're kind of on a slant there on the side of that hill. Do you have any possibilities of any soil moving down the hill with rain?
No, not really, Jim, because there's so much brush and different things. I've never seen that happen. However, if there was very little vegetation, then the problem would exist. It could cause a lot of trouble. But right now, everything is absolutely drenched out there, and I'm hoping to catch you next week. Next week at the usual time. I was surprised to hear you down here on 85. On 85 KC. Maybe this is a better frequency. Gosh knows. KC9VKV, K1GZL, Charlie at Clarksville, northern New Hampshire.
Roger, Charlie. Well, you know, I've had to slide down to this frequency once before, and it worked. So apparently, folks were having the frequency busy up on 7188, and they weren't sure exactly when they were going to be finished. So we just went to 7185, and seemed to be working. Roger.
Roger.
Yeah, Roger. So whatever works for you, Jim. whatever works for you certainly will work for me. And I'll make sure that I'll just tune a little bit up or down and see where you end up. Okay, Jim. Thank you very much for letting me come on here with you and keep up the good work you always do in helping the fellow amateurs. So that is for sure. Hopefully, we'll see you next week. KC9VKV, K1GZL. Always a pleasure.
Roger, Charlie 73, sir. You have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. Thanks for checking in, as always. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. My name is Jim, KC9VKV, better known in some circles as Dr. VKV, and we are recording now live till 5, so if you have a radio you want to check out, give us a shout. We'll post this recording up on YouTube in the next couple of days. So when you go to YouTube, just do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. That's KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. That will take you to our Qso-Vlog page, where we're currently featuring over 2,300 Qso-Vlog air check recordings. This recording will be cut number 1 in that series. We also have a new series called KC9VKV Highlights. That's Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, followed by the word highlights on a YouTube search. These are some of our less technical and more human nature, philosophical kinds of QSOs. You'll have to check it out. KC9VKV Highlights on a YouTube search. Well, without further ado, hopefully folks have been able to follow us down to 7185. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.